Do you wish to settle abroad but do not want to take the long road? Well, your money can help you shorten this process and buy citizenship for you. Here are 10 countries that sell their passports. Moldova. Moldova, which is nestled right between Romania and Ukraine, is not a member of the European Union at the moment, but has a travel treaty with it and aspires to join within the next decade. To obtain citizenship, you will need to donate 100,000 euros, and that fee rises up to 115,000 for married couples, 145,000 for families of up to 4, and 155,000 for bigger families. This money would be added to the country's public investment fund, in addition to a number of non-refundable administrative costs. Other expenses include 35,000 euros in service provider and agency costs, 6,000 in due diligence fees, another 5,000 in government fees, and 300 for the passport itself. And the total comes out to a whopping 146,300 euros, or about $161,000 in total non-refundable fees. Moldovan nationals are permitted to spend up to 3 months out of every 6 in the Schengen area, which is a passport-free travel area for the EU. They need to apply for residency through the host nation in order to live there permanently. Number 9. Grenada. Grenada provides plenty of beaches, as well as gorgeous diving and snorkeling, just like its Caribbean neighbors. St. George's, the national capital, is home to vibrantly colored homes, a rich history, and a picturesque port, all of which are guarded by a fort from the early 1700s. And the local culture and character are enhanced by events like Carnival and kite flying contests. And those who prefer the outdoors can explore a variety of hiking paths, many of which have waterfalls, like the Annandale, which is close to St. George's. You can be a resident of this beautiful country by paying a $150,000 donation to the Grenada National Transformation Fund, or having a real estate purchase of at least $350,000. Number 8. St. Kitts and Nevis. In addition to having beaches, St. Kitts and Nevis is home to numerous old sugar plantations that are now inns. The dormant Mount Liamuga volcano is located among the cloud-covered peaks of the larger St. Kitts, and it has a crater lake, a network of hiking routes, and plenty of green vervet monkeys for company. St. Kitts and Nevis, a country in the Caribbean that offers citizenship by investment, recently changed its program to draw in more international capital in the wake of an especially expensive run of hurricanes. After making it an effort to negotiate additional treaties over the past few years, St. Kitts and Nevis today grants its citizens visa-free access to 157 countries with their passport. This makes it one of the better Caribbean passports to hold. And there are different ways to buy citizenship in this beautiful Caribbean country. The first way is a $150,000 donation to the St. Kitts and Nevis Sustainable Growth Fund, plus an additional $25,000 for a spouse and $10,000 for each dependent. You can also give the Sugar Industry Diversification Foundation $250,000 or $300,000 for a family of 4 plus, $25,000 for each additional dependent. You can also gain citizenship by acquiring a minimum of $200,000 in real estate and holding it for at least 7 years, or $175,000 if you buy shares in approved social or infrastructure real estate projects. Alternatively, a $400,000 minimum real estate purchase held for at least 5 years. Number 7. We have Thailand. You can get a resident visa in Thailand for the next 5 years for 600,000 Thai baht. That's about 17,500. Married couples pay a total of 800,000 baht for coverage for 2 of them, with an additional 300,000 baht for each dependent. Given Thailand's high quality of life and low cost of living, that's an absolute steal. Thailand has 7 different elite residency options, each with its own set of costs, duration, and perks. At the top of the residency program, you can buy a 20-year elite residency for 2.14 million baht. That's approximately 62,500, which includes benefits such as exclusive airport services such as lounge access and government concierge services, which allow you to optimize your interactions with government bureaucracies and your entry into the country. Along with their world-famous cuisine, Thais are also known for their friendliness and hospitality. Residents enjoy simple, affordable travel throughout Asia and Oceania, and the cost of living stays low. Everything from stunning beaches and cutting-edge nightlife to rainforest treks and historic temples is accessible in Thailand, so if you have the money, consider it. Number 6. Montenegro. Although Montenegro doesn't have an official exclusive residency program, anyone who owns residential real estate is nonetheless eligible to apply for a residence visa. That implies that you might conceivably get residency in this lovely Balkan country for $50,000 by buying a small house. But there are certain drawbacks to it. The visa must first be renewed annually, and you must notify your immigration inspector if you want to travel abroad for longer than 1 month per year. You can apply for permanent residency after 5 years of holding an annual temporary resident visa. There is no requirement for travel notifications, and this simply needs to be renewed every 5 years. You can buy citizenship in Montenegro for a significantly steeper sum. The two options are to put 250,000 euros, or about $275,000, into a government-approved development project in the country's underdeveloped north, or 450,000 euros in the country's developed south. There is also €200,000 non-refundable application fee payable to the government, as well as another 22,000 euros or so in due diligence and administrative fees. Number 5. Latvia. Latvia provides a low cost of living, extensive natural beauty, and a rich historical and architectural history. In fact, it's one of 11 affordable European nations to visit right now. Start your tour of this tiny Baltic nation's cobblestone alleyways and Art Nouveau structures in Riga. After that, travel further afield to see the nation's national parks, beaches, castles, and waterfalls. You can get citizenship in this country by investing $55,000 in a Latvian small business. That's a business with under 50 employees that pays at least 40,000 euros in annual taxes. You could also invest 250,000 euros in residential real estate, plus 5% in government fees and a 2% stamp duty for title registration. Alternatively, you could invest 250,000 euros in non-interest-bearing government bonds plus 38,000 euros in government fees. You can also gain citizenship by depositing 280,000 euros in a Latvian bank and keeping it there for at least 5 years, as well as paying 25,000 euros in government fees. Latvia, unlike Montenegro, is a member of the EU and the Schengen area. All other Schengen area nations are accessible to you without a visa if you have a residence visa. Number 4. Dominica. Dominica is a health and wellness destination with rainforest-covered mountains, clean air, and water from mountainside springs. Along with adventure tourism, it also provides hiking, the geothermally heated boiling lake, and waterfall rappelling, scuba diving, and other activities. What's more, it's a breath of fresh air in the area because it's not swamped with tourists. The beautiful island nation allows full citizenship for as little as $100,000. You can gain full citizenship by paying the government-run National Transformation Fund $100,000 as a donation, really just a tax. Married couples can buy citizenship for $150,000, and a family of 4 can get citizenship for a $175,000 donation. Expect an additional $10,000 to $15,000 in administrative and diligence fees. Alternatively, you can invest $200,000 into Dominican real estate. Before writing a check to buy real estate, make careful to compare homeowners insurance rates given its location in the hurricane-prone Caribbean. Number 3. Antigua and Barbuda. The pair of islands provide superb diving, snorkeling, and rainforests in addition to their well-known beaches. After banning plastic bags in 2016, the surrounding seas and islands were cleaner than ever. The nation is most well known for its sailing, particularly during the annual Sailing Week celebration, and for the historic Nelson's Dockyard. The small nation provides 3 options for gaining citizenship. First, a $100,000 donation to the country's National Development Fund for a family of up to 4 people, $125,000 for larger families. You can also invest $200,000 in state-approved local real estate. Finally, you can make a $1.5 million investment in a newly formed local business or a $5 million group investment with at least $400,000 invested by each individual. Number 2. St. Lucia. St. Lucia, another tropical island location where you can easily acquire citizenship. It offers a program similar to Dominica's. There are 3 ways to purchase citizenship, just like Antigua and Barbuda. A non-refundable donation of $100,000, $140,000 for married couples, $150,000 for a family of 4, plus $15,000 for each additional dependent, made to the St. Lucia National Economic Fund. A $300,000 investment in a project to develop real estate that has been approved. You might see this investment come back, perhaps even with a profit. And a $3.5 million investment in a commercial project that has been authorized. Number 1. Greece. Greece offers both residency and citizenship programs for foreigners. You must spend at least 250,000 euros in Greek real estate and hold it for at least 5 years in order to qualify for Greece's Golden Visa program. Given how inexpensive Greek real estate is still, that can prove to be more difficult than it seems. Fortunately, you can spread those funds over multiple investment properties plus a home. There are a few other choices in Greece. In exchange for paying at least 250,000 euros over 10 years, you can sign a 10-year lease on a furnished vacation home or timeshare. Alternatively, you can deposit at least 400,000 euros in a Greek bank account or invest 400,000 euros in Greek corporations or government bonds. You can travel at will inside the Schengen area, of which Greece is a part, once you become a resident. And the Golden Visa program does not have a time and country prerequisite, so you don't even need to spend any time in Greece. Well, there you have it. Which of these countries would you like to relocate to? Let us know down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next one.